morning. Welcome to Craft Time at the Lisbon Hepburn Library. My name is Michelle McLagan and I am the director of the library here in Lisbon. Today our craft is Easter themed. We are making an Easter wreath that is basically different pretty colors of cardstock. Some of them have little designs on them in the shape of a wreath with a little ribbon that we can use to hang it up for Easter. In your craft packet this week, you have one instruction sheet that has a template of the Easter egg that we're going to cut out. And it also has a photo of a finished product. So you've got something to kind of judge by as you're gluing things together. In the packet, you will also have 12 pieces of cardstock, little rectangles. These are my scraps. I've already cut out my Easter eggs with them. And you will have a white paper plate and a ribbon. Each kit has a different color ribbon. This one happens to be yellow. So I'm gonna set that aside for a moment. Go back to my template and my instructions. You will need from home some scissors so that you can cut out this particular Easter egg shape. And you will need something to write with so that you can trace it. So a pencil, a pen, a marker, anything like that is fine. I used a stapler to put my ribbon on because that was the easiest. If you don't have a stapler, you can use a piece of Scotch tape or you can use some glue. You just might have to hold it down for a little bit if you use glue. And speaking of glue, I have a glue stick, and you can use a glue stick or you can use a liquid glue. It doesn't matter. So first thing that we are going to do is use our scissors to cut out this Easter egg shape, which I have already done. Then we are going to take our 12 pieces of cardstock and trace the Easter egg onto the cardstock and use our scissors to cut that out. So we'll put all of my scraps away to the side, and I have 12 Easter egg shapes here that I've already cut. The next step that we want to do is to take our paper plate, and again, I've already done this particular step, but you want to take your paper plate and fold it in half. So when I folded it in half, this is what I got. And I took my scissors and I cut a half circle out of the paper plate, which when I open it up is a full circle, and that gives me the wreath shape. And if you look at my sample, you will see on the back where this paper plate is. So it's just a ring shape that I ended up with. It's a little bit firm, so it gives everything something to stick to. So we've got that. Next thing that I'm going to do is take my eggs and take my glue stick. There are 12 eggs. There are 12 spots on the dial of a clock. And the easiest way that I found to put the eggs is to imagine one at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and so on around the clock. So I'm going to start with my first one and my glue stick. And if you have the pretty paper designs, you're going to want to make sure that you put the glue on the back side. So let's get started with this. I am going to start at 12 o'clock at the very top. You want to make sure that where you're putting the glue is where it's going to line up on the paper plate. So you'll see that what I have on the back side is it's coming down enough here that it's covering up the paper plate and you don't see it, but most of the egg is going to stick out the top. So you can either do what I'm doing, which is to glue the egg on the back and just putting like a little stripe through the middle, or you could run your glue all the way around your paper plate. I am going to alternate between a solid color and a print just so that they're kind of spaced out equally. So my next one is going to be here, and I'm going to put that right at 1 o'clock. And make sure that you use plenty of glue so that everything sticks down. And my next one is going to go right at 2 o'clock. And then I'm going to do one at 3 o'clock. And 4 o'clock. o'clock. And with the paper plate being curved, you will need to possibly hold it down a little bit longer than I am doing, because you just want to make sure it gets stuck to the curve. All right, so 6 o'clock. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 o'clock is going to line up directly across from 12 o'clock. And then after 6 o'clock comes 7 o'clock. Then we'll put one over here at 8. Nine o'clock. So my 9 o'clock is going to line up across from 3 o'clock, just about. Then we've got 10 o'clock. And my last one is going to be 11 o'clock. I'll put my lid back on my glue. Now, what I did with 11 o'clock was I did kind of like slide it under so that they are overlapping all the way around. So it goes over top of 10 o'clock and under 12 o'clock. And we'll give that a nice press and make sure the glue is stuck to everything. And then I really just have one other step that I need to do, which is to take my ribbon. And what I did was flip this over and made a little loop like that so that the edges are kind of overlapping. And you might need an adult's help here, because I came in and I stuck that right at 12 o'clock and kind of slid my stapler in. And like I said, you might need a second person's set of hands as you do this by yourself, but I used the stapler and gave it 2 staples. And in the meantime, what I've done is I've also dislodged some of my eggs. So I'm just going to flip it back over and give a nice strong press. But I wanted to make sure that this was at the top so that it was looking good. Now, one other thing that you can do if you want to is you can go back and you can write a Happy Easter message on here. You know, you could sign your name at the bottom. You could do something like that to decorate it up. But if you want to make more of these at home so that you can give them away as gifts, all you really need is a paper plate and some white paper or some colored paper, some construction paper, and you can make another one of these using supplies from home. And if all you have is just white paper, just cut out 12 eggs and use some crayons or some markers, colored pencils. Maybe if you have some glitter or, you know, some sequins or other kinds of things like that, you could decorate up an egg and then be able to put 12 of them on your wreath. So this is our wreath. It will hang up once it is all dry with the loop that we've put at the top. And that's our craft for this week. I look forward to seeing you next Friday at 9 a.m. for another craft project at the library. And happy Easter. Take care. Bye-bye.